Hello everyone, this is Grand Madam with your Blood Moon reading. This reading is going to be a general reading. It's for the collective. Later on in the week, I'll give individual signs their own Blood Moon reading. But tonight, I wanted to kick this off. The Blood Moon rises Monday, the 30th. I'm on Eastern Standard Time in the US. In the UK, it will be rising sometime around 9:30 a.m. Okay? The moon is going to be visible for the US, and I'm thinking the UK. I'm not sure about the rest of Europe. But anyway, let's get right on with it. Now, I've had some notes. I had to write some things down. I knew I wouldn't remember it. Okay? Full moon is in Gemini, and it is going to be an eclipse. And we know from previous readings that when there's an eclipse, information comes out full force. Because it's in Gemini, there's going to be a lot of communication, rapid communication. Some folks are going to be wanting to gather, want to meet, want to get with their friends. So let me give you the key words. For the full moon in Gemini, instinctive reaction, sensitivity, unconscious predetermination, emotions, intuition, imagination, the birth of a new idea or new things, or actual birth. Full moon in Gemini lunar eclipse, thoughts, unresolved issues will be highlighted. Things will be coming full circle and coming to a close. Isolation from the quarantine is going to have you nutting off, but don't nut off. Take your deep breathing exercises. Breathe in, out, in, out. Breathing in through your nostrils and out through your mouth will calm you down because you have to do it consciously. If you have to do 3, that's fine. If you have to do 10, do 10. Now, heavy energies will be influencing the need to communicate with others. You want to talk. Your interactions with others would be with close friends and siblings. There'll even be a nudge to take short trips. Full moon eclipse is in the 11th house of associations right now. What is hidden will come out. What has been unspoken will be spoken. Heavy emphasis, of, I said, wanting to be with friends, getting away, your second family. But now what is going to happen? Oh, and business associates. The truth about your associations is going to come out. But it's not like it's anything you hadn't thought about before. Okay? Your discernment will be sharp. You'll be ready to forgive others, and you'll have a strong feeling of wanting to help those less fortunate than yourselves. All right, so let's get on with the reading. First card up, I'm using the Urban Tarot, is the Two of Swords. Let me get this close. Now look at this card. First of all, the moon in the back, the yellow moon, the red beams or rays shooting out of the moon, that's Aries energy. The swords are Gemini energy. Okay? So for some of you, there's going to be some passion, but it's going to be tempered by logic. And what this card reveals to me is that there are going to be some disagreements and some conflicts. But what you're going to do is going to agree to disagree for the time being. Right underneath of that is the Ace of Swords. That's the card of truth, cold, hard truth, logic, reasoning, numbers, contracts, something tangible you can put your hands on or put your eyes on and see for yourself. Okay? And crossing that is the Queen of Swords. Now in this deck, she's the painter. But she also uses logic, rationality, technique. Her thing is, by using her logic and rationality, she wants to get the job done. You see her paintbrushes? She's organized. She has her tools. She uses her formulas. This reminds me of an auditor or an accountant, most definitely a lawyer. But that type of mental energy is at play here. So, whatever you've been putting off because you really don't want to get into it, trying to be the peacemaker, that's coming to resolution. Okay? At the bottom, in the past position, we have the day trader. This, in other card decks, is the Knight of Pentacles. But unlike the Knight of Pentacles, who holds the pentacle and is riding, has the horse stationary, and who's about to give a message about money coming in, this guy looks at his computer. He watches the money flow. He determines where to put his money so that he can make the most money at the moment. So this is another type of energy that's flowing around you right about now, along with the Emperor, gaining control, self-control, authority over your own money, or authority over the money of your business. That is going to be gold, because right now the Tower has struck. Okay? Now, even though there's a lot of water around this Tower in this deck, in this situation, I'm truly believing the Tower is about the books or the accounts, not so much as the emotions. Now, excuse me. The main concern is financial success. In this card, this is the Six of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, it could very well be working to the point where you have gained enough money to have your own shoes shined and throw somebody else tips. Okay? That's your goal. Now, with this, what's happening now is here's the Game Master. You're ready to really charge at somebody because of what you found in the Prince of Discs energy, in the Queen of Swords energy, and in the Ace of Swords energy. You see where the King has been leveled by the Knight? You're ready to go charging into somebody about what's happened with the money. All right? But it's still some hesitancy, because here's a fear of being a fool. You don't want to be a fool. You don't want to go after this person and be wrong. Excuse me, your nose is itching, but you're not wrong. And here's the card of the outcome. Initial outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. Wealth is involved. So this is all about money. It could also be about family money, because whenever I see the Ten of Pentacles, I think of the family estate. Now, as I said before, this could be about, it's definitely about money. It can be about business. It can be about family businesses. It can be about friends and associates who got together to try to make some things happen financially. Now, here is the problem. And it has been looming for quite some time. This card is entitled Strife. This is the Five of Wands. This card also connotes competition. So some of you may have a business or be in the workforce trying to reach a goal, but you have stiff competition. Some of you may be on a team. This is the Three of Pentacles, collaborating. And somebody might be doing some shady business on the team, or doing something to aggrandize themselves and make you look foolish. Either way, it's all coming out now. Excuse me, my nose is itching. And now, the problem is, what do we do to make this money? Here's abundance. And something has really occurred to do some damage on the team, in the business, on the job. Because this is the Star. The Star is a card of hoping, renewal, and healing. And right now that's in the emotional challenge. So healing and hope is a problem. On the outcome, this is the card. It says love. This is the Two of Cups. This to me tells me this is the beginning of a new partnership, a beginning of a new project. This all occurred, I do believe, I'm feeling, before the project, the job, the business all got off the ground. So it's definitely time. This lunar full moon eclipse is going to show some truths about the matter, show who's done what and why. And so some decisions have to be made. There will be discussions. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have prudence. And to me, this is someone going through the books. This is involving work. And here's the Five of Pentacles. Money is lost. This is worry. This is the Empress. A female manager could be involved. And here's the Wheel of Fortune. Major changes are going to be taking place. Here's a Hangman. Because something has been discovered. It's not working, which is probably what has been discovered. So a whole new perspective has to be made. New decisions have to be made. You can no longer do things the way they were being done previously. New ideas, new directions have to be made. Okay? So, let's go to the Kippers and see what this is about. This entire reading looks like work issues, business issues. One more, two more. Okay. Let's see if we can get a resolution from the Kippers. Now, problem looks like it started with a gift. And it came from a high official, someone of high repute. And it's dealing with a wealthy man who's taking a trip, or who wants to take a trip, or from a long distance. Now, what needs to be done to avoid this? Loss. It says poverty, but it's about loss, okay? Ooh. What needs to be done? This looks like some woman needs to get some things going on, straightened out in her mind. Either that or someone needs to go to jail. Uh-oh. Okay. Here's a new direction. There's Lady Susan and distance. It looks like to me that someone very well may need to be fired or sent away. Now let's see what the outcome is. A lot of work is going to have to be done. Yeah, someone's pleading innocent, but they were a false person. Yeah. And oh wow. They've caused a lot of despair. Some people are going into bad health behind this. Ooh, bottom of the deck. For some of you, the situation is going to end up in court. Someone has absconded with the cash, and it has been revealed. Changes are going to have to be made. You're going to have to put in, I'm feeling, a new security system. And it looks, oh, folks, I'm so sorry, but it looks like A partnership has ended. Okay? So, what this lunar eclipse is going to show you, what will be revealed this time, is that there were either teammates. There was a shady person involved in the business. There was a shady person on the team in the job. They will be discovered. And all the damage that was done or has been done is going to be resolved and rectified. But there will definitely have to be discussions. Okay? I'm going to do the sign by sign readings throughout the week because even though this eclipse is going to last, well, starting tomorrow at 2:30, it's going to be a 4-hour eclipse, most visible in the United States. And what that means is that any shady business in corporate America, in government, anywhere there is money to be made, it will be revealed. So watch the news. It's coming out. It's coming out, folks. And we're going to have to figure out what we're going to have to do for ourselves because that money is gone. And we are going to have to find different ways of securing ourselves. Okay? Some of us may be completely untouched, but it's going to be making some juicy reading and juicy streaming in the news tomorrow. Okay? Now, this influence is going to be lasting probably for the rest of the year, because once this business with the money, the shenanigans with the money has been discovered, then it's going to have to be figured out, resolved, and that is not going to be overnight. And one of the reasons I can tell you it's not going to be overnight is because of this. Now, collective, it may not hit any one of us, but it is definitely going to smack the United States right upside the head. So this might be something that we just see in the news or read about in the vlogs. We'll see. This is Grand Madam. As I said, I'm going to do the rest of the readings for individual signs throughout the week, and I'm quite sure they're going to be a little different than this one. But this is for our attention, okay? We're going to have to figure out more stable and secure ways of making money because some folks just cannot be trusted. Have a good evening.